doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to give you a how-to video today. So in school, I had a portfolio, which is where you got to do something like this. I had to make a cell, and as you can see, it has a key and it has a cell. I'm going to show you how to do this. If you ever have to do this with your teacher, or if you just want to do it to be a little bit of a show-off, and nobody would blame you for that. So let's just get the basics done with a how-to video. First, you just go to your local Dollar General, and then you get some styrofoam ball, whatever you want to. Well, for the animal cell, you do want to do a styrofoam ball, but stupid fly. If you can do both animal cell and plant cell, I don't know. Whatever you need to do. I needed to make both. I'm showing you the animal cell and the plant cell. But anyway, back on track. I'm gonna tell you how this was made and what each thing means, so you know how to put the definition in. Let's start out with the simplest part, the nucleus, which is this, which is the green thing. That is basically the brain of the cell. It commands all the organelles how to do stuff. It's basically the command post thing. Whatever. Now, let's go a little further out to the nuclear membrane. Sounds cool, doesn't it? It encases the nucleus for reasons. Hold on, give me a second. I forget how that went. Hold on, give me a second. Let me look this up. It says it literally has no purpose. Its only purpose. It doesn't have one. It just surrounds the nucleus. So I was right there. Now we got the cell membrane. This purple outlining here. 1 second. Sorry, I had to go away for a second. But the cell membrane. Yes. That is what protects the cell. That is what protects it from. It lets some things in. For example, like the good stuff. I don't know. It's just a thin layer of protein and fat that surrounds the cell. It lets some substances pass into the cell and blocking others, such as bad things. But some of them trick it, and that is what allows it to get sick. But a lot of your cells have to be infected to get you actually sick, sneezing, coughing, and all that. But moving on, that wasn't needed. We can move on to the cytoplasm. Hold on, give me a second. I got to fix something. It's just it's like a jelly-like inside that just holds the organelles on the inside. It just holds all the mitochondria and I forget what it's called. And then you got your vacuoles that it holds in, and holds in ribosomes, all that. It's basically the body of the cell. Let's move on to something else. Let's go ahead and move on to the Golgi apparatus. Now, it's different. You might have heard of a Golgi body inside of a plant cell. Now, the Golgi body inside the plant cell is different. It does different stuff. Just a really simple explanation for what it does. So it's sort of like a stacked pancake sort of thing that you look like there. There's like 1 and 2 pancakes with some maple syrup on top. Anyway, we used paint for that, a paint pen. Same thing for the lysosome. Anyway, what it does is it produces the membranes that surround the lysosomes. The Golgi body, it seems I have named it wrong. Sorry there, folks. It packages proteins and carbohydrates into membrane-bound vessels for export from the cell. Now, that's just an example. let's move on to something else. Let's go to the lysosome. I don't know about this one. It's sort of harder to explain. I didn't really know how to explain this, so I'm just gonna read it off the internet here. So, the lysosome, also called the cell vessels, round organelles surrounded by a membrane and containing digestive enzymes. This is where the digestion of the cell nutrients takes place. So, that's that, because okay. Okay, I'm back. The phone rang. The rangy phone. Okay, so, we'll get back to this in a second. So, well, we can do the ribosome. Because, well, there's reasons, okay? But the ribosome, that is what breaks down the proteins, if I remember right, into, food. It's just food. It does food stuff with proteins. Okay, moving on. Let's go ahead. Oh, hold on. Okay. We're going a little bit over my 5-minute mark that I was going towards. Just give me a second. Okay. Let me set this up. Da 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 na 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 na. Now this is different. Here's the plant cell. Now you're probably bored by this point, but you're learning stuff and how to do stuff, and this will impress your teacher if you learn how to do it right. And you know your organelles better than I do. I've forgotten most of them by now. It's been it's been the weekend and a couple of days since I studied organelles. So this one has the Golgi body. They're spelled differently, I suppose. Still kind of wet. I'm just feeling the paint. So the ribosomes do the same thing as they do in the plant cell, but you can notice a different thing. Instead of over here, instead of having this cell membrane around here, it has a cell wall, which most of you have probably heard of, but the cell wall protects it more, that's why plants don't get sick. See, over here, we have a very thin thing protecting it, but this literally protects the whole cell in a very box-like shape. Now, this is just one cell, and most of plants, they are made up of millions of these little box-shaped things. And it almost looks like a honeycomb down when you look at it. So, you know what the cell wall is now, and it has a nucleus. Now, as you can see over here in the animal cell, the nucleus is in the middle. Always in the middle, circle. But this is square, and the nucleus is over here. Different. So, you got the nucleus, then you got the nuclear membrane. Still sounds awesome, like you could start a nuke or something. And then, but, what is this? I'm sure you've seen it down here. Chloroplast. Who knows about this? Chloroplast is what soaks in the sun, turns it into energy, turns it into sugar, actually, and, turns it into sugar and turns it into energy. Okay? Still here? Okay? Now we got mitochondria. We did not go over this in the animal cell, but we will get to it. So what the mitochondria does is it is the powerhouse of the cell. Very similar to the chloroplast, but it doesn't take power from the sun. And it's also similar to the ribosomes, but it doesn't digest protein. It actually takes power from energy from protein, stuff like that. Not really useful for a plant cell, but they have it anyway. So what this was, it's called the powerhouse. They call it the powerhouse of the cell, and it just takes power out of all the food, comes here, digests it, whatever you want to do with it. Now, I'm sure you noticed something different. Now, over here, the vacuoles have two little small red balls. Vacuole here is one big blue thing. I'm not sure what it is. There's stuff that I'm not sure what it is at the moment. I'll look it up and tell you. but we're at 10 minutes already, and that's going to take a while to edit. Anyway, that is done with part 1. After this, when we're done with this, we'll, anyway, when we're in part 2, we'll go over the harder stuff. Outro!